Hello, everybody. Hi, dear chum. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. What are you doing up there? I want you to get down here as soon as possible because I need to give you a hug, okay?
Okay.
Now, who would have thought that a supper arranged for two young girls, Carol and me, in early 1960. She was in Once Upon a Mattress, and I was just finishing my run in My Fair Lady. Who would have thought that it would blossom into one of the most meaningful and defining friendships that anyone could be blessed and fortunate enough to have? Well, it did, and my life has been the better for it, believe me. In January of 1965, we were asked to perform at the inaugural gala of Lyndon B. Johnson, right here in Washington, D.C. We still laugh at what happened the night before the gala. We received a call from our good friend, Mike Nichols. His train had been delayed due to the weather, and he had just checked into the hotel and wondered, was it too late to come and see us? And we said, no, come on. He said, great, I'm coming right down. I'll be right there. Well, we decided it would be nice to sort of pad down to the bank of elevators to greet him. It was so late, the hotel corridors were dark and empty, and there was no one around. And there was a bench-like couch in the hallway opposite the elevator doors, and we sat there a while, and we decided to do something to make Mike laugh when he arrived. One of us said, well, let's be kissing. And yeah, we thought this was a wonderfully silly idea. And with that, the elevator went ping. And so I grabbed Carol and I flung her across my lap in a deep embrace. And the doors opened, and that elevator was simply packed with Secret Service men. We got the giggles, and we thought this was so funny. But suddenly, the elevator went ping once again, and I flung Carol down into this embrace. And an elegantly dressed lady came out of the elevator and proceeded to walk down the hall. Well, we screamed with laughter, and my chum, now mortified, crawled on her knees behind the couch to hide, leaving me stuck there all by myself. We were both weeping at the idiocy of it all. I saw this lady stop in her tracks halfway down the hall, and then slowly, she turned around and came back. Now, Carol swears this was Lady Bird Johnson, but I'm not sure. She has always been inclined to over-exaggerate, but this woman came back to us, and she leaned over the couch, and she said to Carol, excuse me, but are you Carol Burnett? And Carol said, yes, and this is my friend Mary Poppins, she said. Well, this is absolutely true. The lady apparently thought it was best to get onto her room, and we totally lost it. But then the elevator went ping once again, and dragging Carol around, I flung her across my lap once more. Mike walked out, and he took one look at us and said, oh, hi, girls, and he walked on down the corridor. Among the many things that we've done together, one of the most memorable and the most fun was a sketch from the third Julie and Carol special. We did that in 1989. And the setup for the sketch was that we were having a very nice, proper British afternoon cup of tea. And our chat sort of evolved into well, highly spirited discussion about the merits of the Boston Tea Party. We Brits